And we have choices. We can create choices. We have choices. There are endless choices. And it's so interesting. I'm around a lot of people, groups of people. And I've been observing lately, like how one is programmed. So, like, for example, in a conversation, do you speak about your misery, all the things that went wrong, what is lacking in your life? Or are you expressing your gratefulness? Are you sharing your bubbles and your joy? And are you asking questions? And do you really see the other person? And your heart is open and you make a connection and there's nothing to prove. You're just good. And your presence is already like taking over the space. And today we were having lunch with a big group of people and I was observing, and it was so interesting because I was sitting on a silent table, um, because I was eating and the food was so good, and I'm just going to concentrate on my food instead of either receive a million questions or and like this I could really observe, and I was just observing the whole space. And it is a matter of training. It is a matter of your upbringing, what you're used to, the people you surround yourself with. That's a very important one. If you're only surrounded by uplifted, happy, celebrative, amazing, cheering up people, that's what you do. I noticed that with myself. If I'm here around my friends and they're so happy and uplifting, my heart just explodes. And then it's so obvious what happy, joyful, cheerful people can do. And we can always be happy. We can always be joyful no matter what. I remember one of my business trips to India, to Mumbai. There was a little gap between that I went for holiday to India, and then I did business here for a very long time. We were producing Big Brother and Wipeout and all these big entertainment shows. So a couple of times per month, I would drive into Mumbai. At that time, Bombay. That was the first name before it became Mumbai. And driving into the city in a beautiful big car, and we were driving through the villages, and I was just rolling my eyes. I was like, what? And I saw little girls like my age, looking like me when I was their age. So I think 3, 4. And we were standing at a traffic light, and she was playing in like a watery surrounding and like muddy, and I saw her peeing, and then she continued playing. Her smile was from ear to ear, and she was having fun, and she was doing things with her pee and the water, and on one hand I was shocked, and on the other hand, they don't know better. So she was being playful and joyful in that horrific for us situation. And that's been such an eye opener. So we always have a choice. And that is mainly the purpose of the work I do as well. Because the body is 100% involved in that, but also the mind. Because if you had the example of always negative, glass half empty, always complaining, and it's running through the family, there are many families like that. So you're programmed, or it's a habit. And then it's a matter of changing the environment. If you want to change the outcome, you have to change the input. You can go to 100 trainings, workshops, programs, psychotherapist, trauma therapist, whatever. But if everything stays the same, you stay the same, you do the same thing, you live in the same place, you have the same friends, you're always in the same place, eventually you fall back again. Or someone needs to be with you 24/7. So you need to make some, it is advised to make some drastic changes. And the people you surround yourself with is a very, very important one. So that's what I realized, long story to come back to where I started, is it was very interesting to observe. I was quiet, so I was not interfering in the conversation. And I was just observing. I was observing the state of mind of the people, the way they were taking a part of the conversation, from what angle. Is it to listen? Is it to be present? Is it to connect? Is it to show? Is it your ego? Is it, and what are you bringing? What are you giving? What is it that you basically put into or want to get out of it? It was so interesting. So the next time you're having a conversation, you're in a group, it would be amazing to just observe. And another time, you're going to see what is your part when you are a part of the conversation. What is your objective to take part of this conversation? And the third, who are the people you spend the most time with? Because eventually you become a mix of the 5 people you spend the most time with.